Hi, everybody. This is Ryan Moran, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm actually sitting in a coffee shop, and I'm on the phone with a good buddy of mine, somebody I respect tremendously, somebody who lights up a room, somebody I get really excited to talk to, and I'm really excited to share him with a couple minutes with you today, and that's Anthony Trister. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Ryan. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for hanging out with us for a couple minutes today. I just wanted to get you to tell us a little bit about, I know I obviously know your story. I obviously have known you for several years and known you've been crushing it from coffee shops all over the world, and you've had this labor of love, which you call Coffee Shop Millionaire, where you basically teach people exactly how to live that type of a lifestyle. And if you would, for just a couple minutes, could you talk a little bit about what you mean by a coffee shop millionaire? Because this sounds great. But explain to me what that is so people who are considering it know exactly what that means.
You betcha. Well, first of all, I want to say it's very, very real. Sometimes you watch stuff on TV or you hear people talking and you think, oh, is that real? Or is only, one in 10 million people can actually achieve that, or is that not real at all? Is that a fantasy? And I want to tell you, first of all, that the idea of being a coffee shop millionaire is very, very real. Most of my friends, I know literally hundreds of people and know of thousands of people that really are quote-unquote coffee shop millionaires who really do live this lifestyle. So what is this lifestyle and what's a coffee shop millionaire? Well, here's the good news. You don't need to actually be a millionaire to be a coffee shop millionaire by my definition, because coffee shop millionaire by my definition means you have what I call absolute freedom. And absolute freedom means you can work whenever you want, wherever you want. In other words, you don't have a boss. You don't have a commute. You don't have to go to work. You are not accountable to somebody above you. Because if you are, you just don't have freedom. I remember when in the past when I was,
Amen.
And it's just not the same. It's not the same feeling. So exactly. So what a coffee shop millionaire is, it means you have absolute freedom. You can work when you want. You can work where you want, which means you can travel the world. You can work down the street at your local coffee shop, or you can do what I do so often, which is I'll head all overseas, Brazil, Thailand, all over the U.S. and Canada, wherever I feel like going, I can go, and I can work in any coffee shop or anywhere that has Wi-Fi and enjoy a lifestyle that allows me this absolute freedom. So it's really more of a lifestyle and a mindset than a financial situation.
Okay, how did you get to that point? I've known you for several years again, and you've been kind of calling yourself this for a long time. But what was kind of the break into this point? What was the big aha where you realized, oh, I can kind of go anywhere and still make a ton of money as long as I have my laptop with me and an internet connection? Where'd that happen for you?
Well, I was actually my story is a little bit different. I actually started by day trading. And if you're day trading, it's the same thing. It's basically like an internet business because you're trading online, and you can do that from anywhere. My trading career didn't work out very well. In my personal case, I actually lost most of my money trading, so it was not the best education. But what I did, because I had an entrepreneurial spirit, I realized, hey, wait a minute, there's obviously other guys like me that are traders that need to know how to trade better. So what I did was I went and I contacted the different companies that were selling trading systems to traders. And I said, hey, let me help you sell more of this stuff. And I really didn't know a whole lot about internet marketing back then. All I knew was how to buy ads on pay-per-click, really the most basic stuff. So I just kind of believed in myself, and I believed I could, help one of these companies sell more trading systems. So I eventually found someone who actually was interested in that. We partnered up, and over the years when I was working with him, I really learned about internet marketing. He knew a lot more than I did. So it became very clear to me this was a guy that was, he worked hard, he worked from home. He didn't really take advantage of the lifestyle because he just worked all the time. But it gave me insight into the fact that, hey, if I'm able to do this stuff online, if I'm able to sell or market online, I can do this from anywhere, and I can really live this lifestyle. So that's kind of where it sort of started. Started from I was a failed trader, but then realized that there was opportunities to sell and market products and services online, which is how I got involved and how I kind of saw that this was possible.
Okay, so I like what you just said there, because that's just working smart. I mean, you didn't create the original product. You didn't didn't have to work. You don't have to hire employees or anything like that. You just did what you were already doing, or what you were already passionate about. Contacted somebody who already had a product and partnered up with them, and you helped their business. You made some money, and you got to live this free lifestyle. And I know you've scaled that to a multi-million-dollar business in the last couple of years. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So in my first go at it, which was with this individual that I just talked about, that's exactly right. So he had a product. He actually had multiple products. He had end services. He had an email list, and he had the knowledge. And basically, all the pieces were there. And I just said, hey, let me plug in with you, and I'll help you sell more stuff. And I basically made a deal with him. I said, hey, let me keep half the sales, that we do together, and you pay for everything. I was literally at that point, I was pretty much broke, and I said, look, I'm going to help you grow your business. I want half. You got to pay for everything. And he took it because he could tell that I guess he believed in me. I convinced him that I could help his business, and I really did. We really grew that business tremendously together. But that's exactly right. I was a failed trader, so I certainly couldn't go out and create a trading system. I would have no idea how to do that, but he did. So that's exactly what I did. And then I leveraged that and continued to do that over and over again. So in most cases, most of the businesses that I've been involved with, I did not start them. I plugged myself into them, and I helped take them to the next level. And now what we do is it's the same thing. We don't create our own content because that takes old products or services. That just takes so much time. I think you either need to be a product or content creator and have someone else do the marketing for you, if that's your passion. If you're an expert in whatever field you're an expert in, you can have someone else do the marketing for you. Or you go and you find the experts and you do the sales, you do the marketing for them. And once you kind of figure that out, that really allowed us to scale because we realized, hey, we're more marketers than product and content creators. So that's our focus now, is to find experts and to put them out in there and do the sales and marketing around them. And that's how we're able to leverage and scale. And the best part is, again, this can be done from anywhere because most of the people that, the experts you work with, they aren't going to be in the same town as you. They don't need to be. Even my own partners are not in the same place as I do. We talk regularly, but it allows me to go and work as an individual down at the local coffee shop when there's actually other people involved making stuff happen as well.
Yeah, I mean, you and I have a little project together, and actually it's not a very little project, but I'm in Ohio, you're in Vancouver, and we've never had any problems because we both live this type of lifestyle. But one of the things, I like how you say that's what's worked for me, but one of the things that I like about Coffee Shop Millionaires inside, you say, this is what's worked for me, but here are some of the other ways that some of our members have been able to have absolute freedom, not necessarily doing what I did, but here's what they did. They kind of had some creative way, and one of the ways you present this is in the cash machines, the 4 cash machines inside of Coffee Shop Millionaire. Now, I know you can't give away all the secrets, but while I've got you for just a minute or two, could you let us in on maybe one of the secrets or one of the strategies or one of the money-making tactics that are inside of Coffee Shop Millionaire so people are considering it, get a little bit of taste of what they're going to get once they're inside?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite parts of Coffee Shop Millionaire is, and I'll just say this, all the content in Coffee Shop Millionaire is created by actual Coffee Shop Millionaires. So a bunch of the stuff I did and a bunch of the stuff some other Coffee Shop Millionaires did, because I don't know everything about internet marketing. There's always people that are experts in certain areas. So what we did is we gathered the top experts, all of them who are actual millionaires who literally do run their businesses from coffee shops. So it's very genuine. And one of my favorite parts of Coffee Shop Millionaire is actually a set of videos that I recorded called my 21K system.
It's my favorite too.
The reason it's called 21K system is because it's actually the first thing I ever did online, and I literally did generate $21,000, a little over $21,000 in 21 days. It's real. And the way I did that is I actually created a product out of other people's products. So I got other people to give me their products for free, and I explained exactly how to do that. It's actually very, very easy. It sounds like it's crazy. Why would someone give you their product for free? But you'll come to understand very, very quickly. It's incredibly easy to do. It actually, all you have to do is send out a few emails which are pre-written and waiting for you, and they'll gladly do it because there's major benefit from them. You assemble those products together, and then once you've done that, all the people that have given you the products are also your affiliates because they want to be involved in this project, and I explain how we do that. And then now you've got affiliates, you've got a product that you've created out of other people's products, and you build an email list. And I've actually personally taught this to several people who've done it with tremendous success. Literally the first thing they did, they made money with. And it's a great way to get started. And that's just one of so many of the techniques we teach. You might be a little overwhelmed when you log into Coffee Shop Millionaire because there's so much great content there. It's huge. There's a lot of stuff, but it's broken down very succinctly to beginner, intermediate, advanced, and you can certainly go at your own pace and absorb as you will, and you'll probably find certain strategies are more geared to your own personality, and that's exactly why we set it up that way, because not everything in there is going to be for everyone, but there's definitely several strategies that I'm sure anyone could find useful and apply them and make money with them.
Cool. Well, I'm a fan of Coffee Shop Millionaire. I'm obviously good friends, and a student of the Coffee Shop Millionaire, and I'm a Coffee Shop Millionaire myself. So I highly recommend it. That's right, go team. So, Anthony, I know your time is precious. I know you got to go, but thanks for taking a couple of minutes to tell us about Coffee Shop Millionaire. For those of you who are listening, my link is somewhere around this interview, and I'm a member, so I hope to see you inside. So, Anthony, thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, man, thank you, Ryan. My pleasure.
All right, take care.